Hi everyone, it's Diana Darling. So I did want to do 5 minutes a day with you guys, and I'm really happy to be back, but I just want to let you know that yes, I have been MIA for the past 6 days. I was out of town and I thought I'd be able to film while I was out of town, so I brought all my things with me, and then it was very difficult to film in the situation I was in, and also my tripod broke, and then my phone wasn't working correctly with the camera, and I was having all kinds of problems, and now I'm battling a cold. So I tell you that when God asks you to do something, you will have some pushback from Satan. And anyway, so we're just going to pick up where we left off, and I'm going to film a few videos today to make up for it. And if you want to just go ahead and catch up at your own pace. This isn't like a race. We're not doing a 1-year Bible or 6-month Bible. This is 5 minutes a day whenever you can spend time with God. Okay. So it's not like, don't feel pressure. So where we left off before was that Lot's daughters had gotten him drunk so that they could commit incest with him, so that they could bear children, because there was no one else around. They were isolated and they didn't have children. Now, Lot he allowed them to get him drunk, so it kind of implies that he was complicit. I don't know. Lot seems a little slimy, to be honest. He's been kind of weird the entire time. Anytime he appears, it's like, ugh. And then Abraham lied again about Sarah being his wife, and said, I think he said she was his sister again, after God already told him like 2 decades ago not to do that again. And he got another man in trouble. So now we're picking up with that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 5 minutes. And like I said, just continue on the playlist if you feel like it. So this is after he lied and after God, catches the guy and tells him that he's going to punish him, basically, that he better let his another man's wife go. Okay. So this is where Abraham offers defense. Early the next morning, Abimelech summoned all his officials, and when he told them all that had happened, they were very much afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham in and said, "What have you done to us? How have I wronged you, that you have brought such great guilt upon me and my kingdom? You have done things to me that should not be done." And Abimelech asked Abraham, "What was your reason for doing this?" Abraham replied, "I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she really is my sister, the daughter of my father, though not of my mother, and she became my wife. And when God had me wander from my father's household, I said to her, 'This is how you can show your love to me. Everywhere we go, say of me, he is my brother.' Then Abimelech brought sheep and cattle and male and female slaves and gave them to Abraham, and he returned Sarah his wife. And Abimelech said, 'My land is before you. Live where you like.'" That was very forgiving of Abimelech. It's very hard to say his name. To Sarah he said, "I am giving your brother 1,000 shekels of silver. This is to cover the offense against you before all who are with you. You are completely vindicated." Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his slave girls, so they could have children again. For the Lord had closed up every womb in Abimelech's household because of Abraham's wife Sarah. Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah, as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God had promised him. Abraham gave the name Isaac. the son of Sarah bore him, to the son that Sarah bore him. When his son Isaac was 8 years old, Abraham circumcised him as God commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Sarah said, God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me. And she added, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children? Yet I have borne him a son in his old age. At that time, Abimelech and Phicol, the commander of his forces, said to Abraham, God is with you in everything you do. Now swear to me here before God that you will not deal falsely with me or my children or my descendants. Show to me and the country where you are living as an alien the same kindness I have shown you. Abraham said, I swear it. Then Abraham complained to Abimelech about a well of water that Abimelech's servants had seized. But Abimelech said, I don't know who has done this. You did not tell me, and I heard about it only today. So Abraham brought sheep and cattle and gave them to Abimelech, and the two men made a treaty. Abimelech set apart 7 ewe lambs from the flock, and Abimelech asked Abraham, what is the meaning of these 7 ewe lambs that you have set apart by themselves? He replied, accept these 7 lambs from from my hand as a witness that I dug this well. So that place was called Beersheba, because the two men swore an oath there. After the treaty had been made at Beersheba, Abimelech and Phicol, the commander of his forces, returned to the land of the Philistines. Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there he called upon the name of the Lord, the eternal God. And Abraham stayed in the land of the Philistines for a long time. Okay. And that's all that there was for today in those 5 minutes. And I'll just continue to make some more videos for you to follow along, okay? Bye for now.